Due to the recent economic downturns and recession, the high competition in the business finance labor market lead to the question of the relevancy of a business graduate degree to the finance labor industry. Earning a master's degree helps you gain specialized knowledge to advance in one specific field. The Department of Homeland Security to reduce the number of business analysts with the change of the H-1B visa, which affect a lot of companies like PayPal to employ foreign workers to fill in the spot in the company. PayPal suggests that more H-1B visas should be allowed and the requirements should not bias towards higher education degree holder. In this graph, it showed the percentage of bachelor's and master's degree wage premium different in the workplace. As the chart showed, the premium earning have a big difference. However, the chart also reflects that most of the workers in the business or corporations are bachelor's degrees holder. They are the majority part of the industry, which with the new H-1B reform is not beneficial towards the worker that are applying for jobs that only have bachelor's degrees. In the second chart, it shows the company technologies and the finance industry. Let's focusing on the finance industry part of the chart. This chart shows the H-1B visa requesting and wage in the 2012. Compared to the high-tech areas, only a small amount of foreign worker that is requesting for working in the finance industry. Also, the wage are way cheaper than hiring an average native worker, which with the Reform Act, there will be less foreign finance worker and the company are likely to pay higher wages, which is not good from a company standpoint. Being a business analyst needs to evaluate and analyze the business activities, process, and the procedure which are being followed or performed. This image shows the responsibilities of being a business analyst, which are gathering or prepare business requirements, plan and document requirements, analyze and model requirements, take up changes requests, perform acceptance testings. Those are the skills that need to be performed in the business workplace, which education is important for one to develop these skills and able to perform in a high level. Here's another graph that shows the tasks of a business analysis, which there are many tasks, for example, like EQ management, project management, engagement, modeling, etc. Those are the tasks that need skills to complete the task. Education and work experience will help to determine a success of a business analysis. Companies in Silicon Valley usually require workers with a bachelor's degree in business or related field or an MBA, as well as a minimum required amount of experience in business analyst or a relative field. This is a chart show that being a finance analyst, the requirements which having a bachelor's degree as the entry-level education for this specific jobs, and the job outlook from 2018 to 2028 is 6%, which is as fat as average. The employment change is 20,300. Here's another chart showed for the requirement for being a management analyst, which is their typical education level is bachelor's degrees and having at least some kind of working experience. As the chart showed that the job will grow faster than the other job, which is 14%. Business analysts are usually talking about financial issue about a company and involvement with the economy. It's also talking about graduate degree program like MBA. This is chart show that different type of MBA student average work experience, which show that working in the business industry and getting an MBA degree usually take a long time before completing the program. which working experience should be taken into consideration rather than only looking into the education degree. Most average part-time students usually have 4.3 years of working experience. The executive degree student usually have 6.4 years of working experience, and the advanced have 13.3 years. Here's another chart show what's its MBA about. MBA degree is the master degree of business student. An MBA contains many different areas of business. Earning an MBA degree will take a long time for one to complete, which show the business law involved in finance, marketing, operation, human resources, organization, behavior, etc. As the native worker wants to get better job opportunities to work as a business analyst, this chart showed that the difference in many aspects of foreign-born and native-born worker, which show that native-born earn less than the foreign-born worker as the education degree goes higher. And the native worker wants more opportunity with the new H-1B visa policy change. And here's another chart. This chart shows the statistic of employed workers between native-born and foreign-born, which in the business industry both types of workers are similar. With the new H-1B policy, the native worker will have better opportunity for jobs. As the Department of Homeland Security to limit the number of foreign workers getting into the labor market, finance labor market for workers that wants to pursue a business analyst career. With the new H-1B visa policy, that the approval have a significant drop from 2017 to 2018, dropping from the 7% of the denial rate in 2017 to 15% in 2018, which reduced the significant number of H-1B visa workers in the countries. This is the chart show the number of applicants and the cap of the H-1B visa, which each year more than half of the people are capped out for getting H-1B visa. Limit the number of people getting into the U.S. labor force and reduce the number of foreign workers into the finance industry. People with a master's degree or advanced degree to have the priority can benefit the company as well as the country, as they tend to have more success in all aspects of the workplace. This graph shows the unemployment rates and the median weekly earning in different education degrees, which in the graph show that the employment rates decrease as the education degree go higher. The median weekly increase significantly as the education degree is higher. The second graph shows the wage premium difference between the master's degree and the bachelor degrees worker, which having a master's degree can increase a large amount of wage difference in business industry. However, earning a higher education is not needed, as the chart showed that bachelor degrees worker is the majority for the industry. As a result, there's more and more people are getting a master's degrees before entering the labor force for potential better success in the workplace. This chart showed that each year MBA degrees that were growing, which more and more people are going into MBA degree to pursuing a degree for better chance to succeed in the workplace. So increasing H-1B visa standard making undergraduate degree worker holding a disadvantage in the application process, as well as affecting the big companies that pay pals for their employment situations. Here's the image showed that the approval petitions for H-1B visa in 2006. Before the H-1B visa reform, the undergraduate degree is the majority group of the people that are approved, which show that most of the workers are working with the undergraduate degree. And the second image showed that the statistic about the H-1B visa from 2006 to 2017 showed that the H-1B visa reform under Trump's presidency have a significant drop from the 87% in 2016 to 59% in 2017. The large drop
of the approval rate will have a big effect on the big companies in any industry. Companies in the Silicon Valley will potentially lose many highly skilled workers that will hurt the US economy. These images show that the hardship for foreign workers having increased due to the H-1B visa change, which in Silicon Valley, most of the workers with bachelor degrees or higher were born outside of the US. This image reflects the emotion of the foreign worker with H-1B visa. And in the second image is the people that protest towards the H-1B issues. Regarding to the new H-1B visa change, it created a hardship toward the foreign worker and the companies, which people in the image protest on the elections to reform the H-1B visa program,
which made this social issue a controversy issue. Each has their own reasons as why one should support more foreign workers should be allowed, and the education degree should not be the only thing that determine the skill of a worker, while the other believe to keep the population of the foreign worker low in the workplace. PayPal standing using the information that based on their company strategies, while the others based on the statistic from the past year and their nation's citizens' standpoint.